context. Having defeated two gargoyles with new acquaintances, Godfrey and Gahesh, the party investigates the inside of the temple, trying to find where the acolytes live on this property. They find a secret hatch that leads to a downstairs area, and as they press the button to open it, a third gargoyle springs to life, attacking the party. Once it is taken care of, the group heads downstairs to investigate the barracks. They find a normal kitchen, normal dorms, a peculiar portrait of Guinevere on the wall. And as they find Kayvah's cot and investigate, Livy finds a secret compartment in the floor, the personal journal, as well as a book of the old gods. That is where we find our party.
So we are in the barracks of the temple. You all have explored a small amount of it. Godfrey's hiding under the bed because Livy opened the box hole in the ground to get out the journal and things. And yeah, everyone's just kind of, you found the second book, and that's where we left off. I don't think you told anyone what the book was. Just Livy found the history of the old gods, and I believe that's where we cut.
I think we if I'm remembering correctly, which there's a 50% chance I'm not, I think that's literally where we left off.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Is Livy found book.
Yeah.
Like a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Not at the hole. At the book.
Not at hole. Livy's not at the hole yet. Maybe with time. Or I guess he went past the hole now.
Where's he going?
Which I don't even know where that stage is. What's past the hole? Anyway. But yes, Livy's immediately going to, if he hasn't already, he's going to tell the others about the book and about the gods that he, all of these newfangled gods. Like, there's a goddess of love, and her name is Maya.
Gross, who needs that?
The first daughter of Gia and Kroos is known as the goddess of love. This includes all forms of love, with her ability to shift between maiden and child. Do you really want me to just read this out? It sounds very boring. If, just reading it out. If we were on, say, a listening device, the people listening to us might not find it as interesting.
No, this is of utmost importance. Please read out the entire thing, start to end.
I could just saw you, and then, the listening people. Okay, I'll continue. I feel like
hold up. If we're gonna have nap time, let me just get into one of these beds first. As it like climbs into one of the cots. Okay, I'm ready.
I do have great news. There seems to be spiders under the bed. I have found them, and now I will be
friends?
leaving. Godfrey rolls out from under the bed and stands back up.
Are there really spiders
Yes.
under there? Ganesh says to Godfrey.
You could take a look if you'd like.
No, I'm okay. He takes a
Did
few
you at
steps.
least ask for their names before you invaded their home?
there are spiders everywhere is their home.
Excuse me, one moment. And Godfrey will go back under the bed.
I will pay you real
At least
life
he's got
money
manners.
if you. I don't know if you have a speak to animals, but if you do have speak to animals, I will pay you real life money if you use speak to animals.
I wish I did have.
spiders.
but instead I could just speak to them
Aw.
and not hear what they say back.
All right, so Livy reads a bit of the book to the group. I won't make you read that now. Godfrey goes back under the cot to speak to animals, and Gahesh just kind of stands leaning against the doorway into this little room chamber underneath the temple here, and kind of taps his toe. He very much wants to find Kepa. That's something that Godfrey would know. And wouldn't be too welcome to, like, random shenanigans.
Oh, now I remember what I was gonna do last week.
Yeah.
I was gonna let this the head woman in charge here. Her office must be here, right? Perhaps the information where K-pop went would be there.
You would think so. We can keep looking.
Sounds like a wonderful idea. Godfrey will emerge for the second time from beneath the bed.
I'm imagining he like rolls from underneath the bed like perfectly, like his if we could see his face it wouldn't change, and then he at the same like just pops up like
Yes.
almost robotically. You know, this is very exciting for me because I was told I wasn't allowed to be back here. So is it okay if I write and actually he takes out a dagger and writes F you on one of the walls. Just for my own
Wait,
personal mental health and vindication.
wait, I want to do that too. I want to do that too.
Of course, just real quick. And he gives you the dagger.
She takes way too long writing. Ziba was.
No,
here."
we don't want to get arrested.
Too late.
There's a million Zibas.
Gahesh has made it out of the room back to the kitchen, through the hallway with the moldy food.
She'll like try scratching it out.
Yeah, we're like I follow him.
Just says was here.
Gosh, not even a smile for the shenanigans in the room. Come on.
My best friend is missing. And has been missing. And this is the closest we've been. And you all just want to have fun. There's someone's life on the line.
She will continue to be missing whether you are grumpy or happy, so you might as well be happy, right? Come on, we're looking. We just needed a moment.
He takes his
Yes,
two
I
pointer
apologize.
fingers and shoves them in the corners of his mouth and pulls his face up to a smile, showing you his dragon teeth.
Oh,
Clap him on the back. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, where do we go?
There's another hole down this way.
alrighty. I wish I could say sorry, but I'm really not. I felt very good after many years of being turned away.
Turned away.
I believe I said I was a scholar. I used to work for the university, and I would ask for more books on the Invisible War in my Shirya. But they told me that unless I am an initiate and spend, how long was it, 30 years discovering the truth of my Shirya from their very walls, and he does air quotes, then I would not get the information. Bas-
Surprised you didn't con your way into it.
What?
I'm just surprised Louis didn't, you didn't con your way
Oh,
into
he
it.
definitely tried. I tried multiple different ways. That's why I was no longer allowed on the premises.
Well, this doesn't look to be an office. And as you walk in, you see pretty much the identical to the barracks to the right of the kitchen. You all are now to the barracks room full of beds, essentially, is to the left of the kitchen.
Can I investigate anyways? I want to see if I find any embarrassing things left behind.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an investigation check. Cool. So, Ziba, with your 9 investigation, you find one of the bedside tables. There's like a stuffed, sewn, like bear that's this bright purple dyed fabric, and there's bits of like hardtack candy in the drawer, and underneath the nightstand, you can see that this person has just like a mound of gum, like essentially a 12-year-old's dream, a child's dream.
Is it like previously chewed gum?
Oh yeah.
Just for my own curiosity, can I see if any of these beds, because I know Leofrich was supposed to come here and be an initiative, were any of these supposed to be assigned to him?
Yeah, I mean, you were with Leofrich when he got his notice that he wasn't supposed to report here any longer. He was supposed to go to the castle.
No.
So you don't have to roll. There's no bed for him here.
That's so sad.
I was just wondering if Ziba would eat the gum or not.
Yeah, would she eat the gum?
She rolled a 17 on wisdom. So I
Yeah,
feel like there's gonna be a little voice in the back of her head that's like, you know, her mother's voice back there being like, Ziba, don't just put whatever you find in your mouth. And so instead, she'll turn to the nearest person she sees as an authority figure, although maybe not the best one, and goes, can I eat this?
No, it's been in someone's mouth. That's gross. You could get sick.
Why?
Also, it wouldn't taste good.
Oh, do they have cooties?
There's these.
Okay.
Like this is medieval, so I'm gonna. There's this thing called what is it called? Air decay. And sometimes it goes
bad
on to
humors?
things, and if you eat it, your organs will decay. Livy says this with total confidence.
Ziba gets this very concerned look on her face. 100% believing you, because she's no reason to doubt Livy and his knowledge of the world.
If you
Well-studied
eat things,
man.
you're not, it's someone.
But she will take the candy out of the drawer and be like,
Oh, uneaten candy should be fine.
this has wrappers though, it's protected from
Oh
the
yeah,
air.
that'll be fine. Your
Yes!
your
She
humor
like
should
shoves
not
them
be-
all in her pocket and then like takes one out and starts
Your
chewing on
humor
it.
should not be out of whack by a single candy.
And what is Godfrey doing in this room? Anything?
I think Godfrey just immediately walked in, was like, "Ha, this is not the administration's office," and then turned around, like, "Yes, Gahesh, shall we?" Like,
Mm-hmm.
So this just seems like these are just dorms.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I
I got some good candy.
take a poke around to see if any of the other kids had a diary?
Yeah. Give me
Would that be
investigation.
investigation or perception?
If you want to like search, it would be investigation. But if you just want to scan the room, it'd be perception.
I think I'm just gonna open like are there cubbies like next to each of their?
There are like
I'm s-
nightstands with drawers and a few shelves.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna look at the nightstand.
Okay, yeah.
22.
Dang. Yeah, you find a bunch of journals here. Seems like everyone had one. Maybe you get kind of the inference of like maybe this was a part of like the curriculum was to encourage them to write down their thoughts and gain wisdom and insight through journaling.
It feels wrong, but I'm gonna look at the last few entries of each of them to see if there's any sort of pattern.
Yeah. They're all very different, but it's just like normal day-to-day stuff. The juiciest thing you find in the last journal, one of the acolytes had been sneaking out to meet with a boy in town, and was hoping that he would propose, but
Aww.
it hadn't happened yet.
Good for
Good
them.
Abraham.
But yeah, Livy will, feeling very guilty, put them all away
Okay.
and join the rest of the nerd squad into leaving.
Yeah.
You said there was
Can
like
we
a
be the
stuffed
nerd
animal?
squad?
Can I take the stuffed
Someday.
Yeah,
animal?
if you want to.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to.
It's just like a purple bear. Bear, like handmade. Yeah.
Yeah. But like a small part of it was like my younger sibling would like really like this, and I have to bring them back goodies for my adventures.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Do you maybe want to give them... This belongs to someone, though.
oh, sure.
Like, we can buy your siblings a bear.
Okay, but
I mean, I'm not your dad. I won't stop you. Just like this belongs to someone else.
I just found it on an adventure. But like, also, what if we go find them and they're in the same place as K-pop, and we just deliver it then as part of my adventure? And if we don't find it or they don't come looking for it, then it's mine.
Like I said, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not your dad. Just pointing out, that's someone's object.
Gahesh says to Godfrey as they kind of leave a little faster than Ziba and Livy, don't you think it's a little strange that we don't see any damage anywhere? Why is this place shut down?
Strange, yes. But, I suppose that's why we're here.
Well, sure, but we're back. If we take these stairs, we'll go just back up to the top. I don't see anywhere else to go.
Oh, there was only the way to the left and to the right. There wasn't a hallway straight forward.
So there's nothing past here. We like reached a dead end. That's
Well,
It seemed kind of a waste of space. Are these just support walls?
a little bit weird. I thought there would be a room back here. There's just an empty hallway.
There's not even an altar or anything right here.
Godfrey will take his hand and run it across every wall of the room, just kind of as he's pacing the perimeter.
okay. Yeah, give me, I'll say perception or investigation since you're kind of feeling along.
Okay. We'll use perception.
All right, you feel along the walls of the main room from where you've come down the stairs, and everything seems all right. But as you head to the right of the stairs, towards Ziba and Livy, you run your hands along the walls, and in the wall that Ziba is directly next to, you feel a little notch just off the corner of the wall, and then you go through the length a little bit further, and then there's another little notch or divot, and as you look, it looks to be like the outline of a door, but you don't see any handles or keyholes or anything like that.
Did you find something?
Seem. Yes,
So
please.
personal space. Gosh.
Come. Oh, sorry. Sometimes hard to see through the mask. It seems to be like the outline of a door, but no handles.
Secret entrance. Okay, this is very exciting. Show me where you... Alright, Livy feels the outline of the door as well.
Yeah. It's the outline of a door.
Well, can't we just make it a door by kicking it?
Let us do the more fun option. Can only after that you can try kicking it down, but I really want to see if I can figure out how to open it. And he'll look around it like... I'm saying it now, Livy would love escape rooms. He basically is trying to escape room this. And trying to find, like, a clue or, like, a secret lever or something.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Thank you, kind and merciful dear. 17.
Nice. So you look around this little empty hallway where the door itself is, and very quickly realize it's not going to be in here. There's literally nothing here. You run your hands up and down the walls as far as you can. You obviously can't reach super high, but why would someone put a trigger super high? It'd be very inconvenient. And you do that for the whole room, and again you realize that it's definitely not in there. But you head back to the main sort of foyer with the chair and the bookcase, before the hallway with the paintings of the previous high priestess. And you begin, as Livy is, to be drawn to the books. And on the bookshelf you see a few different titles that seem interesting. You find the first book entitled Opening the Gate, a second book entitled The Way Through, and a third book entitled For All That Is Good for My Shiria, Follow Her Path.
I go with the third one just because I feel like the other two are too much on the nose.
Mm-hmm. As
Does
you
anything happen?
pull it out,
Sorry.
It doesn't come all the way out. It just kind of falls forward. And whoever is closest to the door, you do hear a click, but it doesn't seem to open.
So do I? Okay. Are these books written by the same author, or are they in any particular order?
You can't
By release
see,
by year.
Yeah, you can't see the author name on the binding. They're just like old leather-bound books with the titles painted on the spine. And you get the impression that if you were to pull on the others, the same thing would happen, where it isn't a real book, it would just fall forward on the spine, almost like a lever. So you can't open them to see like a author name or title. They're not... I don't know what you mean by order. They are on different shelves.
Oh, I meant like order by. I was wondering if like maybe it's like a puzzle where I have to figure out in which order, like one unlocks the door, another one open. You know what I mean? Like a Pokemon puzzle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say anything about that. Why would I do that?
Why would you give a... Yeah, I was just wondering, like, maybe Livy knew, like, he recognized these books, and he was able to be like, well, like, this is when these books came out. Because he's a...
We all pulling books now?
The door unlocked, and it has something to do with these books. So I tried pulling the other two, just to see.
Okay. Which one do you pull second?
Okay, so the last one, the one I pulled was... can you repeat all of the names to me?
One was like Open the Gate, one was called like Pass Through or something like that. The other one was like Mashiria's Path to, I don't know, Salvation Glory, something like that.
I opened the second one.
Okay.
I pulled the second one.
I need a dex save for Godfrey, Ziba, and Livy. Everyone in direct facing of the bookcase.
Nice.
I'm rolling really well today, and I'm scared.
Ha! Ooh. Modifiers. I rolled a 9.
Oof.
Right. Yep. So... roll.
Come on, Ziba, you're supposed to be good at this.
It's true. Okay, Livy with a 21, Godfrey with a 17, both succeed. But Ziba with a 9 is going to take 5 fire damage as a bolt of fire shoots from behind where this book was placed on the middle shelf.
Ziba's gonna start
feel
freaking
like
out
I
and be
did-
like, what the heck? I thought that books, like, knowledge was gain, not pain! And, like, trying to pat herself out.
Yeah, Livy will... I think, it's not the book's fault the people who did this are awful. The book is innocent.
maybe next time it should be the one set on fire.
Shots fired.
How dare you?
Livy. Okay, now we know he would sacrifice me for a book. It's fine.
I mean, he didn't say that.
Tilla's not very good at reading,
Directly.
but she can read between the lines.
You don't
After
know
the
until it
fire
happens.
shoots out, both books that have been pulled go back and look just like normal books in the bookcase again.
Okay.
Zibba sees Livy going for another book. She's going around this
All right,
corner.
So everyone back up.
Already there!
I will
Livy
additionally take the
tries-
dodge action.
Okay.
Livy tries doing the one with my Shiri again, the third one.
Yep. You pull it down, nothing happens.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the door and try opening it.
Nope. You can't. There's no handle, but as you push or pull or try to like get your fingers into the little crevice there, the outline of the door, nothing happens.
So it's unlocked, but okay. Did the other areas have a bookshelf like this?
no.
I think that's decent.
I'm gonna go back and make sure everyone's backed up and prepare to dodge as I pull the first one. Like okay.
Yeah. As you pull the book with a gate in the title, nothing happens.
Okay. So everything we needed already happened.
There's another click. In the
Zibba
back.
is gonna approach the bookcase and goes, why
Wait,
do
so
you
there's
get to
another
trigger all the traps today? And then's gonna pull the third book.
No.
Yeah. There's another click, and you hear as the door opens. Listen, if you are new to podcasting and you're looking to get into it, Anchor is the way to go. Anchor is a free podcasting platform. It allows you to edit, record, upload, add music, completely all-in-one tool. Not only that, but it distributes your podcast across all platforms and has no minimum listenership to allow you to start gaining ad revenue. If you are new to podcasts and are looking to get your podcast out there, I definitely recommend Anchor. You can download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Oh, cool. So
I also rolled
good
an
job.
intelligence check of 16 to see if Zibba would be smart enough to do that, 'cause I thought that's how it worked, but I was like, with Zibba, no, that's how it works.
I think
Yeah.
Zibba would just like. I think that makes sense for Zibba as a character.
Cool. It's very dark. There's no light. And as you cross the precipice,
Oh god.
you
The void is back, but this time on purpose.
I have an inverse.
oh, fuck.
Oh, that doesn't. I know this isn't explicit, but I don't think that's appropriate.
You find yourself face to face with another stone statue, its eyes moving as you stand on a interestingly clean rug, well made. There's no light in here as well. You're just using your dark vision. But except for Godfrey, who does not have dark vision.
Fucking loser.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So you have entered a new part of the barracks.
Ziba's gonna see the statue and just get very still and be like, I don't want to be the one to trigger the trap this time. We gotta put blame somewhere else.
Alright, just give me a moment. I gotta light a torch or something.
I did the last one.
And
Sure, you do that!
Godfrey will light a torch.
Okay.
Alrighty, so beyond just eternal darkness, what else do I see?
It's just the same. Stone walls, well kept. But there's not really anything else here except for the rug.
Can I look at the rug, Liz?
Yeah. It seems to be made of some different types of animal skins, all sewn together very daftly in sort of an embroidery pattern. Deft?
Definitely.
Deft. Yes. Daftly would be
Very
more.
different meanings. One vowel difference.
I think daft is also a slang for like, what are you dumb?
Yeah, it is.
Like, what are you, daft?
Mm-hmm. You see one path towards your right and one path towards your left from this small entry room.
We've stepped on the rug, right? Nothing happened?
Okay. Does there appear to be any like historical or religious significance to this rug, or is it just a weirdly nice rug?
It's just a weirdly nice rug.
Well, wait, actually, how long has it been since this place has been closed down?
It's been a few weeks now.
Oh, this is weird, then. So people might be down
Or
here.
coming back at least, visiting.
Yeah, Livy's definitely gonna like, put a hand on his short sword.
Cool.
I am going down. I guess Livy's left, but are right. So this one.
We're not going to pull up the rug.
Oh yeah, no, Ziba's already, like, the rebel she is like starting to, like, tow the rug and, like, slightly scooch it and keep her eye on, like, the weird statue to see if it does anything. She's just, like, tiptoeing, scooching it with, like, the very edge of her foot, like, with her greatsword out, like, slightly far away, just seeing if moving it is slightly does anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you slowly move the rug and then nothing happens, and then you move it a little bit faster, nothing happens. And then I imagine that Ziba just like pulls it like a magician pulls like a tablecloth from under glasses, and nothing happens. And you see a few more spiders, friends.
Now I got a rug.
That one is named. Livy will point to one at random. That one his name is Fred, and then they'll go to the right.
Ziba's just gonna take the rug as a cape and just follow Libby.
Yeah, fine.
Actually, I go back and I get one of my empty ink jars and capture the spider and walk again.
Does anybody else?
I named it. I have to keep it.
I
You
mean,
guys
yes,
don't
yes, yes,
understand.
that's all well and good, but is this like an average amount of spiders to be in a place in Florencia at this time of year? Or is this more spiders than should be expected?
It's a weirdly clean rug to have spiders underneath it.
Yeah. At this exact location, at this time of
Is
year,
the
at
floor
this
clean?
time of day.
What, so they just don't clean under the rug? Who does that?
So rude.
Who does that? It's just like this dirt spot underneath the rug?
I'm more. Ziba's super upset about the lack of proper hygiene.
My mother taught me how to clean appropriately, okay? Just cleans around the rug.
I do that. Listeners. I don't know the last time I picked up the rug in my living
I'm
room.
horrified to think about the implications of everything. Like, it's a terrifying
So many
prospect.
spiders under that rug.
Oh, now I'm wearing it.
You got it. You're covered in lovely animal skins with great embroidery.
I get to look.
What is? Oh,
It's a fashion statement.
Where are we going?
So did I get an answer on that? Like, yes, the normal amount of spiders, no, an abnormal amount.
I don't know. GM, does Livy know the correct amount of spiders?
Give me a nature check.
Okay. Well, Livy's
I
historically
help
great with
that nature
Oh,
check?
he's not terrible.
Oh wait,
actually.
I'm not proficient.
21.
proficient?
Apparently, Livy knows a lot about nature.
Livy, you would say, well, it's spring. The spiders definitely come indoors into basements during the rainy season in the winter. And so, yeah, maybe there's more spiders down here than there would be still because they haven't gone outside yet.
That in that exact voice, and you're all staring at Livy very weird.
Sound just like him.
All right, as you choose to move right down the right hall, Livy, you turn the corner. You see that it kind of tees off here. There's a way to the left and a way to the right. And as you turn to the right and look in the room, you see a few skeletons sitting there holding daggers, their clothes completely rotten, and a few cockroaches. And even a small rat scurry through some holes in the walls of the brick from where their bodies are sitting.
Just in the corners?
Mm-hmm.
Livy grimaces and tries to look at their bodies to see if there's any information that he can glean.
Okay, what kind of information
Like who they are.
would you...
Sorry, I should have been more specific.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
I'm trying to be very specific so I can do investigation and not perception. 22. I'm going to... Okay. These are too good. We're going to get into a fight and I'm going to die. Again.
Again.
I died already.
You were unconscious. You were not dead.
Emotionally.
Details.
Because I could feel everyone
Semantics.
to abandon me immediately.
Cool. So you approach the skeletons. Is anyone going with Livy to approach the
Oh
skeletons?
yeah, I'll go with Livy
Yeah,
in my cape.
Godfrey will go too, and then maybe some very weird things have been going on around here. Can you poke around at a distance, or do you have to get really close to those skeletons?
I mean, if I want to just watch my back. I want to see their clothes. Maybe find out their identities.
Okay.
See if, and he pauses and glances back at Godfrey and doesn't say anything more.
Not that tall. I could probably watch all of you.
Yes. So do I glean anything from my beautiful 22?
Gash?
That's cursed.
Oh, yes. I don't like this. He's just kind of hanging out in the back, looking at the skeletons at a distance as Livy gets up and personal into the face of one of the skeletons sitting in the corner. There's literally just scraps of cloth and leather left on these fully decomposed skeletons, and yet their hands clutch firmly, the bones, I should say, of their hands clutch firmly around their weapons. You see that one is wearing a gold ring around the finger that's still there. It seems there's no stone or anything in it. It's just a plain old gold ring. And one of them has a, what are they called? A metal chain necklace with a little tag on it.
Oh, a dog tag?
Yeah. Wearing one of those. And it says Gilbert on it.
Okay. I'm writing that in my notes.
Remember skeleton.
All right. Do you touch anything or take anything off of the skeletons?
Your tone says I shouldn't, but I want to be true to myself.
Can I ask
I would.
It's just a question.
I'm scared of your question.
what condition are their weapons in?
rusty.
Oh, wait, they're rusty? How rusty?
Like 2 weeks rusty.
Do we need to do a perception check?
It would be an intelligence check. See if you know how long it takes for weapons to
I'm not
rust.
expecting this to go well, but I'm rolling it anyways.
I mean, I'm assuming it would take longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's a 3. They're still usable, right?
I mean, I feel like Livy could say with definitive it takes longer than 2 weeks, right? Right.
I mean, what does Livy know about weapons?
I think less about weapons and more just like, well, he has a weapon that he's been carrying around, and so far it is not, I don't know, it's not rusted in these 2 weeks he's had it.
Well, Ziba grew up training with her grandmother's sword that was already a hand-me-down, so to her, in my roll of 3, these weapons look decent. They're in decent shape. They're definitely useful. We can make something out of them.
But yeah, I would take the ring and the dog tag.
Okay. As soon as you clutch the dog tag in your hand, Livy, you hear a
Well, of course.
as the skeleton kind of looks up, and through you just see hollowed eyes back, and you hear the rustling bones of the one in the other corner as we roll for initiative.
God damn it.
All right, Livy's up first with your 20 initiative.
20.69.420, yes. Okay. If I back...
What's happening?
Livy
found out
made a
you can-
comment where he was like, how are they breathing if they don't have lungs? And now I'm a little screwed up. How are they doing that?
Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Just go.
The physics doesn't make sense. The physics doesn't make sense.
Well, like, maybe, like, the air was trapped. No, but, like,
They're completely decomposed. They're
There's no
just
fle-
skeletons. Like, was it just
So,
a
like,
well-placed, like, wind whistling?
Maybe there's, like, air trapped between their teeth?
It doesn't make sense.
There's, like, an air pocket? I don't know. Maybe, like, it was trapped in the bone? I
I
don't
mean, I know they're porous,
medicine.
but I don't... Anyways, I'm just gonna be screwed up about this for a while. We can move on.
All right, Livy, what would you like to do?
If I back away, will I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Cool. This is exactly what I wanted. As the squishiest person here. Are you sure we didn't level up since last time we did this?
I'm very sure. I'm very sure. Y'all been doing a lot of
We take our
I don't know
time.
what, but you haven't leveled up yet.
Okay, so first I'm gonna get Ziba a bardic inspiration.
What do you say to her?
I say, Ziba saved my life, please.
Inspiring.
Sorry.
The fact that this all happens in 6 seconds, I feel like you say that, and then Ziba just goes.
And then I take the short sword that I've been grabbing this entire time and I swing it.
100%.
Ah! Let's
That's
see.
a 14.
That hits.
All right, 5 damage.
Sweet. Does Livy feel accomplished?
Livy finally hits something with his own bare hands, and he feels both extremely proud and kind of disgusted at himself.
All right, awesome. Gahesh sees the skeleton come to life and goes, no, 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 and just backs up into this other room, running into a full thing of bookcases in the room on the other side of the room with the skeletons.
You murdered, like, 3 giant statue, like, things that were pretending. Why is this the thing that creeps you out?
Apparently the lion comes in, killing him twice.
They're already dead.
The skeleton engaged with Livy swings out with their short sword with a 10.
Oh my
to
god,
hit.
that doesn't hit.
All right. That's to Godfrey.
Oh,
Because that would have, like, taken out more than half of my
I realized
health.
I was standing in the wrong room.
I've already been set on fire!
Oh. These skeletons over here! Of course! And then I punch it.
Okay.
Back, you damned beast of death? Yeah.
Yeah. With a 19, that hits. Still standing as you knock its head all the way
Well-
around with your fist. And it's like a funny movie where it's like...
Then as a bonus action, I will try to kick it straight in the sternum with an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Yes. 22 will hit. 4 takes out its remaining HP.
Oh, thank you.
As you somehow heist your leg up to the chest of this skeleton with your monk finesse.
He does not
I
skip
imagine
yet.
this looks really cool in like your suit with coattails.
does not skip leg day or yoga day.
No, I was waiting to do yoga, but we didn't want to
Yes.
take an hour, so I guess we're just gonna keep going.
Alright, that is one skeleton down. The skeleton farthest away from everyone in the other corner is now up and standing, and that's to Ziba, who's literally just
Yeah,
been inspired.
You know, she heard the words, save me. She's all about being a hero. 'Cause apparently heroes aren't a thing right now. And she's going to epically throw off her rug spider cape. Flare emotion. And just scream and run at this guy with her greatsword swung above her head, ready to come down on him.
Alright, are you
Nope.
raging? Okay, that hits. 22 will hit. Damn.
She's not
My
raging, but
God.
she can still hit hard.
That's 11 slashing damage. Skeleton's still standing, but badly injured as you take off one of its arms and it just lays on the ground, crawling towards Livy.
That's it.
And that skeleton's gonna take a swipe at
Wait,
you with
the
its
arms
short
crawling
sword.
towards Livy or the skeleton?
The arm. Does an 11 hit?
11? No.
Me?
No, Ziba. Oh yeah, because you have fucking crazy high AC right now. Okay. Anyway, all right, back to Libby.
I'm gonna. The first time ended so well. He's gonna be a little bit cocky.
Yeah.
He's gonna try stabbing it again.
Okay, you're gonna run at it and try to stab it.
I'm gonna confidently swagger.
Okay.
That's a nat one.
Oh,
absolute-
He got away with it once and he thought he had it.
Oh my.
This just makes it much better. I'm
gosh.
so happy this happened.
Livy, as you like get a little swing in your hips, you accidentally knock the tip of your short sword with your knee. You kind of cut yourself. You take 1 point of damage, slashing damage, and
That makes sense.
as it hurts, you go ah, and you drop your sword on the ground before making it to the skeleton.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, bonus action.
Nope, I'm just gonna not If I'm just gonna hide behind Ziba.
All right. Gahesh is still crying in the other room. That skeleton is dead.
Actually, if
yeah.
Gahesh is still crying, I'm gonna. I'm gonna hide behind Ziba.
Okay.
It feels wrong.
It's always
to
a better
leave
choice.
Ziba when there's enemies.
That's the Godfrey.
Alright, I'll run up to. Oh, he's just really in that corner. Alright, and I'll punch this one too.
Cool. Yeah, 20 hits. All right, yeah. You take out the skeleton.
6
What does this look like?
So Godfrey quickly comes over, he dips down low and just uppercuts into the skeleton's jaw, and I imagine the entire skull is just still stuck on his fist as he brings it back down and kind of like sock puppets it.
Good to see.
Nice.
Gross.
Cool. 2 dead skeletons as you are no longer in combat.
And besides the skeletons were the only thing in this room.
Yep.
Stop touching things!
I take the ring off the dead skeleton, and examine it for a bit.
Yeah, it's just a ring.
Okay, and the only thing on the dot. Does the name Gilbert ring a bell from any historical figures? I'm curious. Like maybe they were like warriors or something.
The impression that might have been made up on the spot for some reason.
No. It was a joke for those who get it.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
and that's all I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway.
I want a lovely bunch of coconuts. Tweedledee. Here they all are standing in a row. That's it for episode 11. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of tomfoolery, a little bit of combat. We're still crawling through this basement. They make it out, I promise. If you liked the episode, please like, subscribe, leave a review, tell your friends, all of that jazz. If you really, really like the episode and you like the story, maybe subscribe to our Patreon. You can find us on all the socials, Reddit, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And as always, intro and outro by Nolan Clark, engineering production by myself, Mystic Musings. Have a great day.